Hola, ¿cómo están amigos de Futuro? Miren con quién estamos conectados a esta hora. James LaBrie, vocalista de Dream Theater, que pronto va a estar en Chile en septiembre. Hello, James. How are you doing? Welcome to Radio Futuro here in Chile.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. Good old Chile. Gotta love it.
Muy bien. En septiembre se nos viene Dream Theater a nuestro país. Ya vamos a estar con las coordenadas. Lo primero, ¿cómo se siente él con este regreso a un lugar donde siempre los han querido mucho? James, first of all, how do you feel about coming back to this side of the world? You've always had great experiences here in Chile, right?
Absolutely. I mean, every time that we've been down to Santiago, it's been incredible. And we know that we have amazing fans throughout Chile. So yeah, the experience each and every time has been thrilling, and we look forward to it once again. We can't wait to get back. It's gonna kick some butt.
Claro, dice que sí, siempre hay grandes experiencias por acá en Chile, tienen tremendos recuerdos de las anteriores visitas, así que ahora vienen a patear algunos traseros, nos dice por ahí en sus palabras. Lo que los trae en la gira del último disco de Dream Theater, A View from the Top of the World. A ver que nos cuenta un poco más James sobre eso. James, you come with the world tour of the last Dream Theater album, A View from the Top of the World. How do you feel with all the process of creating this album?
The process was amazing. I mean, obviously, everyone knows now that we wrote and recorded the album during the pandemic, not unlike, thousands of other bands around the world, So no, it was still very enjoyable, and it was just, I think it was great because it kept us focused on something that we love, other than being inundated with the pandemic scenario, which was always negative. So being able to write a new album and record and be around one another was once again, I think it was almost therapeutic. So, and look at the results. I think the album came out fantastically. Yep.
Sí, por supuesto. Nos cuenta ahí que, claro, el proceso de hacer este último disco, View from the Top of the World, que salió en 2021, estuvo marcado por el contexto de que fue hecho en pandemia, y eso le dio una energía especial, aunque dice que para ellos fue algo distinto comparado con otras bandas que hicieron discos en esta época, que la energía que tuvieron fue bastante particular, pero que finalmente el resultado dio un disco tremendo, asombroso, y así lo hemos podido comprobar, por supuesto. De hecho, hablando de la energía del disco, tiene distintas emociones, es por una parte medio oscuro, pero medio positivo también al mismo tiempo. A ver qué nos dice James. Well, James, talking about the energy of the album, it feels like it's dark and positive at the same time. It has different moods, different feelings on it. I don't know. How do you feel in that sense?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, the music is not unlike anything else that we've done from album to album. It's something where we want to incorporate a lot of the progressive elements that we are recognized around the world for, and a lot of the heavier moments being the metal side of what the band is. I think this album it showed a really cool marriage and balance between what it is that we incorporate into our music. So our music is somewhat eclectic. There's many different styles that go into our music, and I think this album is a true testament of that. But and it has so many classic moments. Whether you're going with a song like Answering the Call, or Sleeping Giant, which is an amazing song, or Transcending Time. And then obviously you have the opus, you have the big epic being A View from the Top of the World. So I think this album really encapsulated a lot of what really endears us to our fans, and it's really cool.
Sí, claro, dice que por supuesto tiene sus componentes, algo oscuro, algo positivo a la vez, pero dice que ese balance que hay entre distintas cosas es un poco una representación de lo que es la banda, que es muy ecléctica, que incorpora diferentes influencias y estilos, y que eso se reflejó muy bien en lo que hicieron en este disco de View from the Top of the World. Hablando un poco de lo que va a ser la presentación en Chile, por supuesto, los fans tienen bastantes expectativas y queremos saber cómo es un poco para la banda armar finalmente un show a estas alturas después de tanta historia, tantos discos, tantas canciones y meter todo eso en un solo show. Además, las canciones, algunas no son precisamente cortas, así que ¿cómo lo hacen ahí con el tiempo? James, tell us something about the live show, because you know the fans had a lot of expectations, and for you as a band must be very difficult, I guess, to make a set list, considering all the history of Dream Theater, all the albums, all the songs, all the long songs. So it must be very difficult to put all of that in a 2-hour show or even less. I don't know. How is for you to do that?
Yeah, I think you just answered the question for me. but seriously, yeah, I mean, listen, we have 15 albums out, and we're always trying to think of, let's bring out songs that we haven't played in a while. That would be cool. What are the songs that are fan favorites? That's also something we have to consider. And then what is it that we feel is most important for us to be playing currently, because we have to recognize and we have to honor the new album. So we know that we're going to be playing songs from the new album as well. So it is a somewhat daunting task for us to find ourselves in, but we somehow are able to get through it, and we always feel that what we are presenting as a set list really does do us justice for exactly what it is that we're trying to do at that particular moment. But it's not easy. It really isn't, because there's so many songs. Like you said, there's so many epic songs, and it's like, okay, if we just start playing all the epics, we'd have to be out there for 6 hours, you know. So, but we feel that we are harnessing the songs any given time that we're out on tour that the fans would gravitate towards. So that's all we can do.
Y bueno, dice que tratan de compatibilizar varias cosas. Primero, incluir canciones que no hayan tocado últimamente, que rescatarla un poco de su historia. También que representen lo que ellos sienten en el momento, dependiendo de la etapa en que esté el grupo. Y también incluir canciones, por supuesto, de lo último que tengan, lo que los haya sacado de gira, un disco, un aniversario, lo que sea. Así que así se van armando un poco los sets de los shows de Dream Theater. A propósito de shows, por supuesto, ellos tienen una buena historia con Chile. James, talking about the live shows, of course, you got a very special relationship with the Chilean audience. We always remember the first Dream Theater show here in Santiago in 2005. That was a very epic moment. It was your first time here, and a very massive concert. How do you remember that?
I remember it just like you said it. It was massive. It was incredible. I think there was something like 25,000 people or something like that there at the first show. And yeah, you know, we didn't know what to expect. We had never been to Chile before. We had heard that we had a lot of fans, so we were expecting, you know, hey, this is going to be cool. But then when we got down and we actually walk on stage and there's like, I don't know, 30,000 people in front of us, we're flipping out. We're like, wow, this is cool. This is amazing. This is our first time here. And what was really cool throughout the night, I still remember, is that everybody was singing throughout each and every song. They were singing word for word. It was amazing. You know, it was like this choir of 30,000 people singing. So it was really amazing. We'll never forget it. It was such a cool evening. It really was.
Good. Sí, dice que por supuesto se acuerda de esa primera vez del 2005, que fue histórico, porque fue uno de los, hasta ese momento, el concierto más grande que había dado Dream Theater en su carrera, en la pista atlética, ante decenas de miles de personas, estaba llenísimo. Él dice que fue increíble el momento en que salieron al escenario, que no sabía mucho qué esperar. Acá, como que sabían que tenían un seguimiento, pero nunca tan grande, así que quedaron impresionados, sobre todo por el hecho de que la gente cantaba todas las canciones, las letras, pero de pe a pa, quedaron muy para adentro con eso, así que no lo han olvidado, y van a estar nuevamente acá. Tengo las coordenadas, Dream Theater en Chile, 10 de septiembre, en la Quinta Vergara de Viña del Mar. Esto es distinto, no van a estar en Santiago, sino en Viña del Mar. Las entradas están por sistema Passline para que vayan para allá. James LaBrie también sacó un disco solista este año, le vamos a preguntar por eso. James, this year you released a solo album, Beautiful Shade of Grey. How do you feel with it?
I feel amazing with it. I think the reaction to the album has been absolutely stellar. And yeah, everybody in the band, we're really excited how this was received. And I couldn't be happier. I think this really shows another side of me as a musician, as a singer, as a lyricist. And writing this album with Paul Logue from Scotland, it was amazing. He's such a talented musician. So to write all these songs with him, our result being what the album is, we're really thrilled. The album, like I said, it's a real tour de force, and everyone did exceptional on it, and the fans are loving it, and I couldn't ask for more. So it's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. And how good is for you to have this other side, to have the chance to develop other interests beyond the Dream Theater?
I think it's important for every musician. I mean, yes, Dream Theater is always going to be my main band, and it's going to be always the priority. But I think for any musician to do other things musically is very, very enriching, and it just helps you to grow. You grow from every experience, and being a musician, it's great to be able to work with other fine musicians around the world. And it also brings out the best in you, and it's something that you can always bring back to the main band. So it's all these experiences enrich me as a musician, and it allows me to come back into the Dream Theater fold and bring those experiences into Dream Theater. So I think it's a win-win for everyone. Yeah.
Good. Bien, nos cuenta ahí sobre su disco solista, Beautiful Shade of Grey, que salió este año. Dice que se siente muy bien, muestra un poco su otro lado, intereses distintos, comparado con lo que es Dream Theater. Así que encuentra que el resultado ha sido muy positivo, tanto para él como por la respuesta que ha tenido. Ahí lo hizo en colaboración con el músico Paul Logue del grupo In Its Curse, que fue con quien hicieron más o menos juntos el disco. Así que está bien interesante para que lo busquen si no lo han hecho. Y dice que, claro, como músico siempre es importante tener esta especie de aire fresco, de poder hacer otras cosas más allá de la banda, aunque Dream Theater sigue siendo su prioridad. Pero busquen el disco que está bastante bueno. Ya nos va quedando poco tiempo, así que le vamos a pedir unas palabras finales. Well, James, our time is coming to an end. So finally, do you have some final words for your friends here in Chile?
Yeah, absolutely. We, Dream Theater, can't wait to be there. We're going to put on an amazing show. It's going to be a night of celebration, not only musically, but the human spirit. We're down there to be together, to be one, and to really, really enjoy one another's company. So we're going to put on an incredible show for all of our Chilean fans, and we can't wait.
Ahí estaba la invitación, no va a ser solo música, dice, sino un encuentro muy espiritual de poder juntarse en torno a la música, así que vayan para allá, 10 de septiembre, Quinta Vergara de Viña del Mar, entradas por Passline, y nos vamos despidiendo de James. James, thank you very much for your time, and we will see you here in September.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay.
Llegamos
Okay,
hasta acá, vamos a la próxima. Chao, chao.
Okay, take care. Bye bye.